With just a little more than 1 week until the season begins, the Sun Belt Conference has released the 2017-2018 Women's Basketball Preseason Poll, as voted on by the league's 12 head coaches. Heading into this season, the UTA Lady Mavericks are picked to win the league, coming in first place with 7 first-place votes. UTA fell in the 2017 Sun Belt semifinals to eventual champion Troy, but the Mavericks still nabbed a postseason bid to the WNIT. Heading into this season, the Mavericks have a number of returners highlighted by seniors Rebecca Van Dyke and Sierra Johnson. Johnson was named the Sun Belt Defensive Player of the Year last season and led the league with 93 steals. UTA opens play at home against Incarnate Word. For the second year in a row, the Little Rock Trojans were picked second in the preseason poll. The Trojans, who were the regular season champions, were upset in the conference tournament by Louisiana last year. A question mark on the Little Rock roster will be who will replace Sharday Collins, the 2017 Sun Belt Basketball Player of the Year, who graduated in May. Back-to-back Sun Belt champion Troy was tapped third in the preseason poll with 2 first-place votes. The Trojans roster looks quite different from years past. Troy lost 7 seniors, including standout forward Caitlin Ramirez, but there is no doubt the Trojans will seek the three-peat, even while welcoming 8 new players, 4 of which are freshmen. Rounding out the top 5 in the preseason poll, 2017 Sun Belt runner-up Louisiana was voted 4th and the Texas State Bobcats 5th. With a margin of just 6 points between them, Arkansas State, South Alabama, and Georgia State round out the 6th, 7th, and 8th spots, while Appalachian State, Georgia Southern, Coastal Carolina, and ULM fill the last 4. Taking a further look at preseason favorite UTA, they will be led by the 2017-2018 Sun Belt Preseason Player of the Year Rebecca Van Dyke, who claims this preseason honor for the 2nd year in a row. Van Dyke's junior highlights include landing a spot on the Sun Belt All-Conference First Team and becoming the 17th player in UTA history to join the 1,000-point club. Van Dyke finished 3rd in the Sun Belt last year in scoring and rebounding. I was able to catch up with UTA head coach Krista Gerlich and preseason player of the year Rebecca Van Dyke earlier this week. First off, Coach Gerlich and Rebecca, thank you so much for joining me today. I know you guys are probably very excited that basketball season's just right around the corner. And with that, obviously, as you both know, UTA is going in as the preseason favorite. So Coach Gerlich, just what does that mean for you guys and this team?
Well, I think we're really excited about it. I mean, we try to use it as a motivational tool with our team because it's something that we've been striving for since we took over this job, 5 years ago. It's something that we've been really trying to do is climb the ladder and just get better every single year. And so to finish second last year and come up a little short, our girls are super hungry about it. So to have the respect of the coaches, for them to think that our returners, are worthy of a first place, ranking in our conference is really, really special, I think, for our seniors to know that they are that well thought of. But now they've got to perform. I think it definitely does put a target on your back, and it definitely adds some pressure to you. But at the same time, that's where we want to be. We want to have that expectation every single year, and our kids need to learn how to play with it.
And Rebecca, off of that as well, as a player, how do you think this team will handle those expectations? Because like Coach Gerlich just alluded to as well, you all come in as the preseason favorite, but you don't want to end that way. You want to end with that, hoisting the trophy at the Sun Belt Conference Championship come March. So how do you go over that hurdle and get that championship trophy?
Well, I think it gives our team a little bit of confidence going into the first few games and the practice. But I think, like Coach Gerlich said, it also motivates us to work hard and just every day in practice get a little bit better. Because you have to prepare now for your championship. It's too late in March if you're not preparing now. So I think it prepares us every single day to just work really hard.
Rebecca, 2nd year in a row earning the preseason player of the year honor. What does that mean to you? And is it kind of like the team honor in that it doesn't mean much, and you still have to prove yourself, or kind of how are you taking that?
I mean, it's an honor just to be recognized by the coaches, but as I said earlier, rankings don't really mean much. And so it's what happens at the end. And for me, it's kind of just a team. We want to win a championship, and that happens. Player of the year or not player of the year, I would just rather have a championship.
Basketball season officially begins on Friday, November 10th. For all Sunbelt recaps, scores, and more, be sure to stay locked into sunbeltsports.org and follow all of the conference's social media accounts.